When Salt arrives. When the sun rises in the village of the Ghana Empire, one miner named Pip and his wife Shalaya were having their morning breakfast of fresh fruits and rice. "May you pass the sugar?" Shalaya asked Pip. Pip goes to grab the tin can of sugar. He notices that the can is awfully light. Pip shrugs and hands it to Shalaya. "No more sugar?" Shalaya asks. "No, I'll go get some more during midday once the chores are done." The sun beats down on Pip during his chores. Finally, he is ready to go get sugar. Pip then travels from neighbor to neighbor asking for a cup of sugar. "No more sugar in the village?" he asked the last neighbor, being declined many times before. All the neighbors had answered with one simple word, "No." Pip then gives up and goes to seek the village leader. "Benzu, my leader, there seems to be no sugar left in the village," Pip said, exhausted. "Well, that's quite odd, isn't it?" Benzu questioned in a confused voice. "Miner Pip, I declare you to take this map and travel to the sugar mine that is deep in the rainforest." Pip looks down at the old yellow wrinkled map Benzu handed him. "I will do it. I will go get more sugar than this village has ever seen." When the sun rises in the east, bringing light to the Ghana Empire, Pip wakes. Shalaya has packed him a bag full of supplies for the long journey he will pursue. "Be safe," Shalaya told him. Pip nodded and headed out the door. Pip travels through the wet rainforest and follows the map. Pip begins to grow very tired, hot and tired. He decides to sit and take a break on a rock. "Hey," the rock calls. Pip jumps up. "Hey, down here, you're sitting on my back and you're awfully heavy." Pip looks down to see a giant tortoise talking to him. Pip confesses that he is lost and asks the tortoise for directions to the sugar mine. "Follow the path of leaves to the waterfall. Behind it is where the best sugar can be found." Pip smiles and thanks him. Pip finds the path of leaves and follows it. Pip sits up and rubs his head. He doesn't know what happened, but it is cold and wet where he lies. Pip looks around and sees what must be sugar. Dizzy, he gets up and starts to collect it. He climbs up out of the pit and starts his journey back to the village. "Benzu, my leader, I have brought back sugar for our village," Pip said. Benzu looked over and grabbed a handful of sugar. He puts it in his mouth, spitting it out, realizing how strong it tastes. "This is not sugar," Benzu explains in delight. Confused, Pip shrugs. "We must share this with everyone," Benzu explains. 2 months later, the Ghana Empire has welcomed salt into their everyday culture and cuisine. How such a mistake has made a difference, bringing in great advances to the empire.